if I catch you. Please stop it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is basically the 7 things I believe you should keep private. This is so as to enable you to protect your peace and also your privacy. And I always say, let's go and let God. And while you're doing that, mind your business. So if you're minding your business, it means your business should not be out there. It simply means you also keep your business to yourself. So the first on my list that I believe you should keep private are your future plans. I mean, you want to talk about your goals to your friends, you want to talk about how your plans are, because even the Bible told us in Habakkuk 2 verse 2 that you should write down the revelation, let it be plain. It's understand it, once tell your friends how your plans to making that very amount of success or to getting that job. Yeah, I've been there. We all like that energy. I will always believe telling people is going to make those things come to pass, but that's not how it works sometimes, because you don't know the actual person you are telling, if that person is actually able to understand your goals. You can tell somebody now, for example, especially with the finance market, you can tell someone that you have a stock trading analysis and you believe that your $10 might get to like $1,000, because the person has the kind of mindset you have. The person will be like, no, it's not possible, you can't do it. But you already have that goal already, you can do it. Just the person telling you can do it already gives you this doubt, this self-doubt that you can actually do it. So telling people your goals might not always come out well. Do you get? And I also believe that that your goals, that your plan. Okay, if it's your goal, like I want to get this job in 2026, no problem. You can tell people, it's a good way to motivate you. You get a come. I heard that bragging about things actually make you to get this thing done, because you already know people think you're already doing it, so that's all right. But like actually listing your plans or explaining your plans to people, that's not wise. Imagine telling someone your goal setting, like the plans you intend to do. Man, why are you doing it? So I believe your future plans to be to yourself or to certain people you can call, or certain persons you can call your confidants, because some people are not wise as you think, or they don't have the amount of level of mindset you have, and they may end up ruining your plans to getting that success you actually want to get. There's a Bible verse that I saw that I really want to say is Proverbs 21 verse 5. It said, the plans of the diligence always grow in abundance, but the very hasty one will come into poverty. So when you are diligent, you take your time, understand yourself. Why do you want to tell this person? What is the reason in telling this person? Is it even important in telling this person? Why am I telling? Like, if you know your why in telling someone something, I believe you would know whether it's all right to tell the person your plans or not. So I'm just telling you my opinion. I would not just tell people my future plans, but I tell my family sometimes. I tell someone I can call my confidence. Unless that, I close my mouth. Honestly, I close my mouth. The second on my list is family affairs. This one is something I don't even think I should be telling people. I don't know why you'd want to talk about your family affairs like online or anywhere or to anybody. Whether there's a problem or there's no problem, close your mouth. Why are you telling them? And the one that always gets to just piss me off is most of the times they are not able to tell the good things of the family. It's always like the bad things. You don't share good things. Maybe your sister got a job, or your daddy got this, or your mommy got this. It's always the bad things, like they did this to you. Why don't you ever share the bad things, the good things, but just the bad things? It doesn't make sense. So I really advise you don't tell anybody. It's your family affairs, for goodness sake. Close your mouth, please. Don't tell anybody anything. Keep it to yourself. The reason why it's family for me, I think is so sacred. I love my dad so much. I love my siblings so much. And I can never find myself saying anything bad about them. I would never find myself in that situation. Never. Even if the point maybe I did something that got me annoyed or something, I'll close my mouth, because I love that man so much. I love my siblings so much. So I don't know why anybody will be comfortable enough to come online, a space where not everybody has sense. There's this meme, having a meme that I was like, like in the whole world, there's only like 2 persons that are normal. So why would you put your family name out there? Why? That's the question. Why? Just why? So I really advise, if you ever did that, if you've ever done that, or you're doing that already, stop it. If I should catch you, if I catch you, please stop it. It's not good. It's not healthy, because you don't know the person you are telling if they have sense. So don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody the plans, the affairs, the problems going around in your family. There's a Bible verse that I want to share. Is in Matthew 7 verse 6, and it said, don't give to dog what is holy, and don't give to pigs your pearls, because lest they will trample you under your feet and they will attack you. Because you don't know the person you are telling is looking for a chance, an opportunity to just crumble down your name or your reputation to other people. Okay. The third on my list is arguments with friends. I'm not going to lie, I found myself doing this. Maybe you had a friend, you guys fell out, and you're just so pissed, you're so angry, you're telling the things the person did to you to someone else that is not your friend. But it's not good. If you've done it before, just ask God to forgive you. Just hope that the thing you said about the person is not the person's secret, because that doesn't make sense. If you had an argument with somebody, fine, you talk about it, that the person vexed you, you're so pissed, no wahala, it ended, you said it, fine, you tell yourself, I'm really sorry, I've been there, and I thank God to forgive me. And also the person to actually please forgive you, because it's normal, it's understandable. If you're angry and you're like, this isn't my friend anymore. But don't ever find yourself again, you have an argument with someone else and you tell other people about the person. That doesn't make sense. So, but that doesn't equate to sharing the person's secrets to someone else. The person was your friend and she or he opened up to you certain things that of course are confidential, that you were meant to be discreet about. Just because you guys have a fight, you then open up your mouth to tell people, you must be high. Yeah, you are high. If you did that, you were high. You need to be locked in a cell. Honestly, if you've ever done that, you need to go and make a sacrifice to the person. Because why would you want to do that to your friend? Even if the person not your friend anymore, you guys were once friends. That's what I would always say to people, except maybe the person you dated was a crazy person, a scumbag. I don't know why someone asks you about your ex and the only thing you can say are does the bad things. I mean, you were with this person for a long time, so why the only thing you can say is just hurting things about the person? You get except the person is actually score. But like, aside that, it's in the past. Let it go. Don't talk too much about it. That's what I believe, honestly. So please, you guys argued, fine, but keep it to yourself. Do not tell other people what the person did or what the person did not do. If anyone should ask you, you are matured enough to tell the person, you prefer to keep this to yourself. Even the Bible told us in Matthew 18 verse 15, it said, if your brother should say something bad or should do something wrong, go and meet him. If a brother should sin against you or do something, go and meet him one-on-one, between him or you. Tell him that the person did, like, he's at fault. You guys should talk about it if he listens. So imagine you're like, so the person is, don't talk about it to anybody. You guys had issues, go and meet the person. Is the streets, the public are not okay, this is something that I don't understand. Sometimes if I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'll see someone that is shading a former friend, that the former friend did this. I'm like, oh my, what was this? It never goes well. It's not even supposed to be on the public, or in the public rather. It's happened, fine, you are pissed, fine, but dragging the person's name, life online to something that was meant to be discreet, why? Just why? So I really advise, if you've done it before, do not do it again. Just stop it, please. The fourth thing is secret of your friend. This is almost the same thing with argument with your friend, but this particular one is basically the ones where you guys are still friends. Even when you get a normal friend, fine. Imagine now I have maybe Esther as my friend and I've got Chidima as my friend, but Esther and Chidima are not friends. They're not friends. So, or maybe even Chidima is in Lagos, Esther is in Enugu, and Esther told you something that is like very secretive. You of course you know it's secretive. It doesn't have to be termed secretive. Okay? Then you then go to Lagos, or you just start texting Chidima that is in Lagos that Esther told me this, so Esther did this, so hey, can you believe this? So why? What is the end goal, please? Why? If you've done it, stop. If you are doing it, stop. If like, just tell yourself no. There's a level you get to, you're not supposed to be doing certain things anymore. So if you've done it, I do not want to hear you doing it again. Please. The person told you that thing in confidence, and the person believed or believes that you have sense to keep it in confidence too. So don't do that. Even if you feel they will never get to know each other. The world is a small world. That person and that other person can become friends. I'm like, they've been talking about you. Some of them go as far as sending the person's picture. This is the girl. Like, why are you still friends with someone you don't even like? That's the question. Why? So if you do it, if you are doing it, stop it. It doesn't make sense. Proverbs 11:13. Whenever you see someone slandering, the person obviously will reveal secrets. But if you see someone that is trustworthy in the spirit, the person will keep things in covering. So there's some people that they talk too much. Like, they just keep talking, they keep blabbering, they keep slandering. They obviously slander because they review secret. They want the only thing for example, you have someone that the only thing the person says is just gossip. Don't put yourself there, because there's something I read said, if the person can actually be comfortable to say those things around your face, how then was the person even able to hear those things? How were the people that slandered your name comfortable to say those things about you to the person, knowing that you're the person's friend? It makes the person one way or the other added to the insults. So in case like 3 persons are talking bad about you and one came to tell you, why were they comfortable to tell that person those things? Do you get? So it means the person is there follow to add salt or onions or sugar to the insult they are giving on your name or at your name. So please be very discerning when it comes to friends. Some persons are not wise. I always say this. Some persons are not wise to carry things you tell them. Some persons okay, this is the funny thing. Some persons are actually very mendacious. Like, they don't know how, they can't help themselves from lying. That people that even believe their own lies. So if you know people like this exist, why then will you put yourself in a place where you have to question your integrity, question your reputation? Because it's very important. Proverbs told us 22:1 or so, your name, a good name is more desirable than wealth. So why are you going to allow yourself be in a midst or in the midst of people that the only thing they do is to insult and gossip? You end up, of course, revealing secrets. You end up, of course, saying things you're not meant to say. So please, if you've done it, stop it now. The number 5, your financial status. This one for your finances. Are you doing well? Are you making so much money? You got a raise in your job? You got this deal? You got this brand? You got this sponsorship? You go wherever. Just keep it to yourself. Close your mouth. And it depends on who you tell. The people that you actually tell, because maybe you guys are accountability partner. Maybe you say, okay, this year we want to make this amount of money together. You guys have a plan, or your family, because you really want to share good things with your family. Fine. It's not everybody you tell your financial earnings to. Money is very, very, very important to solve things. You get. So knowing how important that thing can be, you don't want to find yourself in a very awkward situation. Imagine telling your normal friends in school that you make this amount of money, and maybe they are going through crisis. The only person they come to is you, because they know you have money. They end up saying, "Burn me this, burn me, burn me." And maybe a kind person, you don't know how to say no. How do you think you would feel in those situations? So I really advise that you tell yourself, close your mouth. That you close your mouth. It's something that you don't want to feel, because if you start feeling awkward with your friends, you can't be free with them anymore. And the moment you start like acting weird, you might not feel good around them, or they might even notice. So your financial situations, your financial struggles, your financial earnings, your big deals, go to God in prayer. Okay? But number 6 are your good deeds. Your good act of kindness. You went to this NGO, you got this for somebody, you brought somebody money to the person that they should take it, they should not worry. You got this for your this, you got this for this company, you got this for this NGO, you got it for this organization. All those good things you do, just tell yourself, be mature about it, and understand that you don't need to talk about it. It might come in maybe sometimes where you're having conversations, then it might come in, fine, no problem. But like just coming to like talk about it every single time to people, why? Were you doing those things just for people to know about it? Because they would read meanings. They're like, this one you're telling us this thing like this, so almost every day you're telling us this thing. It means you did it just for us to feel like you're good. So what do you think? You don't want to be told that you always brag, you always boast if you didn't even intend to do that. So instead, you close your mouth. This part in the Bible that told us in Matthew 6 verse 3 said, when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know. Keep it in secret. The Lord God, who sees every one of us in secret, will reward you. Okay? So you did those things for those people, fine. Mature nogi. Mature nogi in Igbo simply means close your mouth. Number 7 are your past mistakes, your weaknesses. Like I said, it's not everybody that has the wisdom you think they have. There are some things you will say that you did in the past. Someone's only interest is, you did it, yeah, how, where, what happened. They don't have the wisdom, the level of mindset already to understand that sometimes there are things we did in our past that are not even worthy to be talked about. Some persons they talk too much. It's only very few people that I think are surreptitious. Some other persons are so sensitive. The only thing they know is to carry the bad things. That's why bad news used to spread so much like fire more than good things. So if you don't want your bad mistakes that already happened, your weaknesses that you don't want everybody to know, your Achilles heel, close your mouth. Don't talk about it. I believe these are things that you should never say, honestly. I also have another one that was not included in this list. Actually, I had 7 and I've mentioned the 7, but the other one I'll talk about is romantic relationship. I believe that there's some things that you do in relationships, just keep it to yourself. I don't know, I feel like it's not important to be talked about. They're just things I have noticed. If you have a boyfriend, anybody asks you, you can decide to talk about it, or you can decide to say, okay, I prefer not to disclose. It's not the person's business. That's why I tell people, mind your business. The person can actually tell you, don't tell you, but don't ever feel pressured or compelled to tell people that you are dating someone or tell your friends are dating someone. It's none of their business, honestly. I don't think you should be okay just blabbering about it. That's for me, honest. That's my opinion. That's why it's not in my top 7. Do you get? Then the last one, which I think my number 9, are your body count. I've seen like a lot of videos where someone is asking on your body counts. How is that your business? How is that your business? You that is even asking, are you high? Why? Are you guys even trying to answer? Are you also high? Why are you asking someone the body count? Why is that your business? How is that your business? You, before you ask a question, are you not thinking? Are you, for answering the question, are you not also thinking? There's some things that are meant to stay inside, like I said. So please don't ask such a question. If you ask them, don't ever answer. If you've ever asked the question, think about why you asked the person the question. Why is it important? Because you might tell the person your actual number and the person actually think you're lying, or you might not even say it, but you also think you're not lying. So I feel like that's one of the things that your past mistakes and your weaknesses, don't talk about it. Some persons they're not knowledgeable, they're not smart, they're not wise, so as to carry the things you say that heavy. They will actually mislead your words or misunderstand you, and you end up explaining. And I hate when people explain too much, because I know I've been there. So please stop it. If you've asked stupid questions like the ones I mentioned here, stop it. And if you've ever seen yourself answering them, know that you lack some boundaries and you work on it. Okay, here are 4 things I believe will help you live a more quiet life, a life that is free from stress, free from palaba and wahala. The first thing is setting boundaries. What I mean boundaries, and knowing that there's some things that you don't tell your friends, even to your family sometimes, or even to your partner. There are things that are meant to stay inside, so you don't end up explaining yourself. So learn to set boundaries. Read online, watch movies online, watch videos online, how to set boundaries, how to know you lack boundaries. Those things are going to open up your head to know that maybe you're actually scared to say no, maybe you're actually scared from hurting the other person and end up hurting yourself, because the goal is to love yourself. The goal is to actually love yourself more, to know when you are being trampled upon. Okay, second thing I would advise is to get a journal. I have a journal for a lot of things that I really want to tell people, but I can't because I know how deep they can get. I instead would have to write about it, and writing makes it clear. Writing clears your head from stress. Writing also makes you smart. It boosts your IQ. So imagine doing this and getting these results. Why would you just do it instead? Why would you just do it instead, honestly, and save yourself unnecessary drama? The third thing is also trying to understand the place of gratitude. When you understand place of gratitude, like those times you get those finances, those downfall and everything, remember to be grateful. Being grateful allows you not to always open your mouth, because while you are praising and being appreciative of the very things you've already got, trying to talk about it will not be there again anymore. You won't be feeling like that anymore. There's this level of maturity you'd have gotten that other things don't make sense or don't feel all right against you. So it just helps you a lot, honestly. Then number 4 is actually the last one, trying to understand that social media can be really destructive. So the best thing I'll tell you, me right now, I don't have any social media. I don't have Instagram, TikTok, the socials you can think of. But if you think you cannot do it without them, because I know there's a friend of mine that she has to work with Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok. I'm not working with them. So if you're a kind of person, then you learn to know the things that should be out there and the things that should not be out there. You try and reduce the interacting things you always say just to maybe get followers or whatever. It's because the video is basically telling you to protect your privacy. So if you can't know if you don't know the things that are meant to be outside already, I don't know what exactly I want to say that will remind you that privacy is good. So stay clear of social media sometimes, like limit it and post less, talk less about it, and live more. The goal is to live more, enjoy the progress of your life, the process you are making, not about posting things I don't want to post about. So please just limit your time on social media, okay? And I believe this video helped you in different ways. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe because I've got really good content coming up here. Bye bye.